Hey everyone, welcome back. We are a little bit more than halfway through this video series about how to write a nursing cover letter. So now let's jump in and let's talk about how to write those middle paragraphs, the second paragraph or the second and third paragraph, depending on how many experiences you want to elaborate on for your future employer. So the middle paragraphs, we call these the because paragraphs. So A, B, C, this is the B section. A really great way to start off the middle paragraphs is to have a topic sentence in your second paragraph that kind of captures either that paragraph or the one after it also. You want to address what the employer is looking for and why your skills and interests match. This is also known as why you're qualified. So again, in these middle paragraphs, excuse me, you're explaining what the employer is looking for while you're restating what the employer is looking for and why you are the most qualified candidate to fill their needs. When you are explaining your qualifications, you do want to give examples of your work to kind of back up what you're saying about why you're so qualified. That piece where you're kind of giving examples using the STAR acronym is something that could be helpful for you outlining these paragraphs. The STAR strategy is something that we typically use in interviewing to answer a behavioral question. So when someone asks you, tell me about a time when you worked with a team to accomplish a goal, I would encourage students to use STAR, so outlining the situation, task, action, result of when you worked with a team to answer that question. Same thing goes with the cover letter. So if you have a employer like the one we're dealing with here that is looking for you to be able to work with a healthcare team or an interdisciplinary healthcare team, you would want to give an example of a time when you did that, explaining the situation. So who, which is you, what, where, when, so what you were doing, where you were when you were doing it, the task. So again, what were you responsible for? The actions. So these are the steps you took in order to accomplish the task. So in order to work as a team. And then the results. So because you took these actions, you were able to complete the task, and these were the results of your work. In nursing specifically, we do want to think of results of our work as, how did you improve something for the patient? How did you improve something for the team? How did you learn something that you will be using moving forward, or gain knowledge that this employer would value that you had? So those are the results. It's not like results like, cured 5 patients of cancer or something like that. They're not like statistical results usually. Like a student who was writing, who was in business or something, they would have maybe more statistical results. So this one's long, it's kind of a mouthful, but I'm going to paraphrase it here, but basically I am going to read the topic sentence. So in this paragraph, in this example that I'm using, there are 2 middle paragraphs. So in the first paragraph, this person is talking about their education at Widener, and in the second paragraph, they're talking about their previous work experience before they decided to go back to school to be a nurse, which was being a high school English teacher. So the topic sentence reads, my work as a nursing student in Widener University's accelerated program and my previous work experience as a high school English teacher have provided me with an understanding of nursing principles, the ability to develop and implement care plans, excellent communication skills, and the ability to work effectively with a team. So it's a topic sentence. It's saying, I have these skills. I got them as a student. I got them as a teacher. And here is how. So the example, the STAR example that this person is using is from their clinical experience, explaining how in their leadership clinical, they were able to work with a team of 2 other nurses to take a patient's vital signs, pivot a care plan and inform the family of that plan, which are all qualities that the employer is looking for because they were outlined in the job description. You can pause this here if you want to read through the entire paragraph. So this is the second middle paragraph or the third paragraph total. And I'll read this one because it's a little bit more brief. But beyond my current nursing education and experience, I would like to highlight my previous professional work as an educator. Teaching has taught me how to patiently listen to my students, explain topics in a variety of ways to meet the needs of diverse learners, analyze student learning, and develop appropriate educational interventions to support progress, and work with a team of educators to design and deliver curriculum requirements. I believe these abilities will directly apply to the skills and necessary disposition of a registered nurse. So we are explaining kind of like the situation, task, action, result of generally what this person is bringing to the table as an educator. And we're explaining that the results are that they have given her these her or him the transferable skills needed and the necessary disposition to be successful as a nurse. So we're using our previous work experience as a way to support, again, explaining why you're qualified. These might be the kind of the toughest paragraphs to write because you are trying to synthesize your experience in a way that is appealing to the reader. But again, if you take the time to research the organization and read the job description, it makes this a little bit easier. The thing I would caution you on for these middle paragraphs is you want to make sure that you avoid like restating your resume here. So restating, you know, I was in this clinical and this clinical and this clinical. They can look at your resume and find out that information. The cover letter here is for a deeper dive than the resume is able to provide you with, where you're going to give examples and tell a story almost of a skill that you have, how you developed it, and why this employer will benefit from you having that experience. All right, that is the end of this video. We have one more video in this series where we're going to talk about the closing paragraph and just some final instructions about how to save a cover letter up and upload it to an application. I'll see you soon.